Hi everyone, welcome to episode 6 of How to Build a Recording Studio. So you'll see that where we left off, we were just in the throes of finalising the room, the fabrics and all that kind of stuff. We've got the furniture in now. It's here starting to be assembled, and in all these boxes we've got various bits of cabling and patch bay, some preparation which has been done in advance. So here you can see some of the gear that's been set up to kind of start this process of the technical install. And Robin Leggett and Tim Walker, who are doing the majority of the on-site technical work, both incredible technical minds, very, very good at setting up and configuring recording studios, in addition to all of their other work that they do. And it's very, very exciting to have them on site. And also coming up with loads and loads of different ideas and things that we're tweaking as we go along. So there's a huge amount of work involved in getting all of the cabling from where it's supposed to be down through the various routing underneath the floor. Stuff that's going from the main desk to the back of the room, to the sides of the room. We've got a little bit of routing that's going around the room, but also to the machine room. So you can see we've got the main kind of credenza at the back and the desk set up now. The keyboard workstation goes up next, and as you can see, that's got space for 5 racks, and we're going to be filling that over the next couple of days. That's not actually quite done yet. And at this stage, we've got the cabling is being placed just in the right places, and we're starting to get the cabling and the power routing going around the backs of the racks. Here you can see where we go round the side of the room to where the piano rack will come out. So that's in a bookshelf. We've got a couple of bookshelf mounted panels, which you'll see take shape shortly. So there's a huge amount of soldering work going on here. You can see the tools of the trade here. We've obviously covered the desks with bubble wrap in order to prevent any kind of damage happening there. And you can see the cabling start to fill up now in that space along the skirting board. So here we've got the main desk, the bits and pieces that are going in there racked up. It's on the left is the kind of creative stuff, and on the right is more of the mixing element. You can see this cunning solution that Robin came up with for the power stuff to kind of mount stuff on the inside of the desk, which is absolutely great. This is by far the most technically brilliant installation of any of my recording studios that I've tried to build along the years. This is where the guitar amp heads are going to go. And this is where the tape machine is going to go, the Studer. Chris Walls came over to do the first acoustic tests. And after he'd run his initial tests, we managed to get some music up and running and playing in the studio, which was quite a moment for me because the room is sounding absolutely great already. Quick glimpse there of Justin from Studio Creations, who also came over. And this is Tim doing some soldering work on one of the panels. And Robin over here. If you guys have got any questions, I will attempt to collar them to ask questions and get some kind of technical advice. So please list your questions below and I'll come back to that in the next episode. Any kind of advice that you want when setting up your own studio, or kind of pitfalls that people often fall into and things like that. So post your questions below. It's all looking really good. This is actually going to be my guitar effects pedal unit. There's some really innovative solutions which the guys have come up with, which are going to really help streamline my workflow. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video when we see the full thing totally finished. And here you can see the back of the desk. We've put on those really lovely covers designed by Cesar at Studio Creations. So into the machine room, let's have a quick look around. So we've got this beautiful racking made by Oak Tree Renovations, which has just been installed. So I'm really looking forward to getting that all set up. Into the main room, we've got our keyboard racks here. That's going to be filled up over the next couple of days. You can see around this side, we've got where the drums are going to go. There's a panel at the bottom of those bookshelves there. So that's a quick catch up from the studio build. Tune in to the next one where I'll show you in a bit more detail about some of the decisions that we've made, how we've racked certain things and how we've solved certain problems. And hopefully that will give you some ideas for your own studio builds as well. See you on the next one.